We are at the Pamora farm, Papillon Morado's farm, and this farm is practices what they call organic farming, as well as free-range chicken raising. With us is Miss Tina Morado's Papillon, owner-manager, who founded this farm about 13 years ago with her husband, Monsieur Gerard Papillon. Mr. Papillon is from France, and Tina's father is from Leyte, but they have decided to establish their farm here in Abra. Tina having grown as a young, beautiful girl here in Garreta, pidigan, Abra.
My mother is from Abra.
We're going to ask her a few questions. First of all, ang area ng farm ninyo, Tina?
Total po ngayon of 4.2 hectares.
4.2 hectares. Ang tanong namin kay Tina ay, what made her decide to come to Abra?
Okay, nung maliliit pa po kami, every year, our parents are bringing us here in Abra once a year for a vacation, summer vacation. So really, Abra is closer to me personally and for the rest of the family than in Leyte, because Leyte is quite farther to travel. So all of us, me and my siblings, we basically speak Ilocano. And we cannot understand Bisaya.
Pinabili ng lady ah. Except tatay, cannot speak
Ilocano.
But tatay cannot speak Ilocano.
Well, it seems like one of the things I have decided to title this series of videos with is what I call the will is in the mind, the memory is in the heart. Looks like Tina's memories as a young growing up kid here in Abra made her will to come back to Abra and establish this farm. And while their operation is mainly centered on free-range chicken raising, they do like what I have called organic farming, as well as provide people coming here opportunities for outdoors living and experience racketing in the Abra River, and as well as bicycling the trails around the farm.
Yeah.
If you could tell us about a little bit about what free-range chicken is and what breed chicken you produce here.
Okay, basically, we started raising free-range chicken in the year 2000. These are actually breed coming from France. So my partner, being a Frenchman, we got curious when we read the article of the newspaper about the seminar on free-range chicken. So I attended it and found out that it's really a free-range chicken from France. And so we decided to put up a little here in our property in Abra, but just a backyard farming in the beginning. Having Abra quite far from Manila, we decided to bring up 500 chicks back then, in 2000. And then we raised them, and then when they were about to harvest, we had the difficulty of marketing them here in Abra, because the people are not used to see big chicken back then. Although we have native chickens here in Abra, but they are only merely 1 kilo in weight. And so we decided to develop the market by bringing some chicken in Manila and even giving them away, just to get rid actually of the chicken, because we have 500 chickens.
We should have been here at that time.
And eating chicken every day. Well, it's a very good chicken, but and then yeah, when we gave them to our friends, basically our French community friends in Manila, we had a very good feedback. They like the chicken, they love it, and then they started calling us, where can we find these chickens? So that's how we developed. And then we said that, okay, there's a very good market. And even me personally, I got interested how I can make this more into a business and a profitable business. So each time I'm going to France back then, I always see different farms growing free-range chicken and also adapted their methods here. And that's also how we started to get to acquire another property, which is now this big farm. Because when we started, it's only our 1,000 square meter down there where our parent house. And from there, we developed not only the organic farm and free-range chicken, we also incorporated it with eco-agritourism. So we had visitors coming here. It's also our way of giving our blessings back to the community by giving them employment and also lifting up the image of Abra.
That's number one.
Because yes, some of our friends, especially foreign friends, when you tell them, come visit us in Abra, there is always this impression of, oh, Abra. Abra is far. And Abra is, there's a lot of NPA. Straightly, they're saying like that. But now we are very proud to say that we even have the 3 consecutive French ambassadors who visited us here without any security. So, yeah, I think Abra is nice. We can change now the NPAs to nice people of Abra. Right?
So currently, what's your production at this time?
Right now, we are producing on a monthly basis around 6,000 chicken. Yeah.
And in terms of employment, how many
Right now, I think directly we are employing some 25
Wow. Locals?
locals, yes. All here living in the vicinity of Garreta. And also in Manila, we have some 4 employees.
I understand that the power supply here in Abra could be challenging at times. How do you prepare your farm for that?
Well, we do have 2 big generators. Because right now we have a very big machine running, and the only one in the entire Cordillera and the only one in the entire Philippines who have this kind of machinery that is complying the European standard. So I think what we're doing here in Abra, not known by many, but what we're doing here is really a serious business. We invested a very large amount in these facilities.
And you use power 24 hours?
Yes. Basically, yes. We use power 24 hours, especially on the cold storage.
Right, cold
Yes,
storage.
yes.
How do you transport your produce to Manila? Transported by a refrigerated van or?
Right now, we don't have yet a refrigerated van, and that's one thing that is lacking still. So we have a non-refrigerated van, and then we transport them by the styro boxes.
Okay, styrofoam.
And having them in the styro boxes and blast frozen so they can withstand the travel of 8 hours. But when you travel now at night, you can only take it from 6 to 7 hours.